Uh-oh. Terence Bud Crawford looks like he's in terrific shape. He shows that he's still working. The gang's all here. Ego Weight Watchers. That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. You dig? Now, Terence Crawford, Bud, he posted this picture, and it's, it looks like his gym, a gang of people out there on the track, and they're putting in work. Let me zoom in real quick. Pause. So we could get this understood. Terence Crawford, yeah. Terence Crawford looks like he's in great shape. Now, let me say this. There were some people who were suggesting when Crawford first announced he was moving from 140 to 147 that he was too little or too small for the division. And I never, ever understood that. That's why on my channel, I ain't never said nothing like that, because I always felt that Crawford had the frame to clearly be a welterweight, right? If Floyd Mayweather, because I've seen Floyd Mayweather and I also seen Crawford stand next to each other, and Crawford looks slightly taller than Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd had a super successful career. He's also bigger than the likes of Manny Pacquiao. So that's just one thing that I wanted to mention is a lot of people, they talk boxing, but it's like, what are you talking about? Like, I never seen that. You look at Sean Porter, Crawford's also bigger than him, things like that. So I never seen a problem with Crawford being undersized. In fact, if you know your sport, when Crawford fought Yorkis Gamboa, that was at 135 pounds, so the lightweight division. But on fight night, Crawford rehydrated in that fight to 155. It was like 155 or 158 on the HBO, because it was an HBO main event. On their telecast, they showed you that Crawford rehydrated that much. So if he's rehydrating the 150s, 155 or whatnot, back at 35, that shows you that, he has the ability to cut weight, but then replenish and rehydrate. So I never seen welterweight as a problem for Crawford. In the last 30 days, I looked at my YouTube analytics and it showed me something. 50% of the people that watch my content last month subscribed, so thank y'all. The other 50%, you did not. This is your reminder. Subscribe to the channel. This is the way I like to grow on my channel organically. So reach one, teach one. You guys can watch this video. If you found any value in any of my videos, please spread the word by hitting those engagement signals. The like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This furthers the cause so YouTube can push out the content to a wider audience. Now, in this picture, you see other fellow fighters, Steve Nelson and Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn, definitely a bad boy that is on the up and coming, also signed, and he has a deal with Top Rank. So I like this. I like the fact that Crawford's out here working. I like the fact that Crawford's grinding. Now, the $1 million question is he going to fight ERROL Spence Jr. in his next fight? And my thoughts, at the end of the day, I don't really know. I hope the fight happens because, listen, I tell you guys the same things, but for those who are new on my channel, I'll repeat myself, even though I don't like to repeat myself. Crawford versus Spence is truly a 50-50 fight. I literally don't care who you think is going to win because I've been in the boxing game long enough to understand that men lie, women lie, numbers don't. To understand that everybody has an opinion. They say a-holes are like opinions. Everybody has one, right? So I'm not really bothered by that. I don't really care about what people think. Show me. I'm a show and tell type of person. That's actually in elementary school. I used to love show and tell. Show me what it is. And we move on and we celebrate the winner, the victor. And, even celebrate the person who loses if they held a good account of themselves. That's what boxing is. Boxing is still a sport, although there's business things. So I just want to see the fight. 50-50 fight. I do think that ERROL Spence is being disrespected in the breakdowns because outside of Paulie Malignaggi, the people that I've heard that are legends in the sport, almost all of them are picking Crawford. And that's fine. I don't care who you pick. But when they try to further the message and tell you as to why they're picking Crawford, it gets real chippy. We'll say that. Like Tim Bradley was saying, if ERROL Spence can take Crawford's punches. But he said it was a 50-50 fight. So I made a video about this. You guys check that video on the channel. So if it's a 50-50 fight, then that's a two-way street, right? He also said in the same interview that, oh, I know what the fans are going to say. They're going to say, oh, but Crawford ain't disfiguring anybody's face like Errol Spence. So if you have that knowledge, then how can you make the commentary and it seems so biased and one-sided where you're saying if Errol Spence can take Crawford's punches, but if it's a 50-50 fight and you understand that Errol Spence is disfiguring people and making them look abnormal or peculiar after he fights them, then wouldn't the commentary, the proper commentary, suggest that, hey, I don't know if Errol could take Crawford's power? Okay, fair. But then you would have to also say, I don't know if Crawford, who's been hurt before, could take Errol Spence's power. You know, things in boxing, it could all be so simple. But I think people's emotion, relationships, favoritisms, all these isms get in the way where boxing commentary becomes extremely hard. Listen, I love Terence Crawford. I love Errol Spence. They're both terrific fighters. On my channel that I've started from the ground up, I've been able to illustrate and, you know, just showcase the careers of both. May the best man win. I really have no dog in the race, but I give it to you real. You could believe me. You don't have to believe me. But guess what? I don't care. I'm telling you what it is, and that's that. So let me know what you guys think. To wrap up this video, Terence Crawford looks like he's in phenomenal shape, and I like to see that he's working because we know Errol Spence is working. I made videos about that, just like I'm making videos about Crawford. He's in brilliant shape. Hopefully we get an announcement and confirmation, and they're just working on the details behind the scenes. But Crawford stays ready so he don't have to get ready. I love that. And as he should, and as Errol should, because when they face each other, that would be the best name on both of their resumes, so you can't sleep on the other person. On gang, let me know I did. Subscribe. I'm the best in the business, but y'all knew that. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.